Brent is just one of the 33 boroughs of London. It is also one of the boroughs with the highest rates of gun crime. The majority of the gun crime appears to be concentrated in the northwest regions of Brent. We travelled around northwest London with questions, seeking for answers to very serious issues, such as why gun crime exists in the first place and how it may be prevented.
Well, there are a lot of things that can do to prevent them, and a lot of things what people can do, like in their spare time, but I don't think they're being advertised in the right way.
There's not enough community centres, there's not enough youth programmes, there's not enough videos like this one out there, there's not enough out there for the youth to be, if you used to think that there's somebody else there who's in there, on their side.
We always hear the same responses.
There's absolutely nothing being done to prevent gun crime.
That not enough is being done to prevent gun crime. In a way, it seems that the lack of prevention of gun crime creates a breeding ground for gun crime opportunities. The fact that potential gun crime offenders have nothing to do causes problems in our communities. It seems their only options are the streets of their home, where statistics show the majority of households spend 152 minutes a day watching TV. Does media have a role to play in gun crime?
From you're young, yeah, you watch cartoons like Tom and Jerry, yeah, and you see man smashing each other's head, and you think, oh right, that's fun, you just laugh, yeah, right? So yeah, accepts, right, that's normal. Now you grow up and you're still watching the same old movies and things that people dying by getting gunshot or what have you, but it's classed as normal, you know. So I think the media do portray quite a lot of influence when it comes to gun crime.
It is reported that from a young age, the media, for instance, what you watch on television, plays a great influence on you and your behaviour. This does not help the situation of gun crime, especially as the majority of major movie blockbusters, as well as regular daytime TV programmes, contain an extremely high use of guns and violence. It is even seen as normal, which illustrates just how desensitised we have become.
The media has a big influence. If you take for instance with the shootings in South London, they made a big thing out of it, made a humongous thing out of it, and for gangs it makes it look like South London is the baddest gangs out there because they're always in the paper. So what you'll find is that another gang in another area, hence like North London now, will try and up the ante so they can get in the papers, and it's media hype. It's more media hype. There's a lot of shootings, there's a lot of murders going on that ain't gang related that we don't hear about.
It seems the media helps to publicise gun crime.
The media has a great influence on it. They promote it.
Which, as strange as it may seem, promotes gun crime itself. So how does this affect our communities?
Well, like, as long as, I know it sounds bad, but as long as people ain't really dying, because every time I look at the newspaper or something, I'm hearing people getting shot in their arms or their legs or what have you. So the people that are doing the shootings are half-hearted anyway, you know, so it's not really, as long as people ain't dying, it's not really affecting me anyway.
Gun crime has, to an extent, destroyed a lot of my community. I was born and bred in Church Road, Northwest 10. So to see Church Road now to how it was before, gun crime has done its damage.
This just shows that the younger and older generations have different views on the effects of gun crime. Has the younger generation just become immune to this increased violence?
Well, people are scared. People are scared. They're scared to go on the streets, they're scared to be out late. It's created a false fear.
Gun crime is destroying our community. People are scared and are living in a constant sense of fear. This sense of fear evokes a negative condition in whole communities as well as individuals. We also constantly hear that it's the parents' fault, or in a lot of circumstances, because they've been brought up in a single-parent household. But does this really make someone want to use a gun, or is it simply the fact it is seen as glamorous?
No, like the only thing parents can really do is like they can condition their child to a certain behaviour behaviour, but everyone's born with their own unique personality. Yeah, so if they're born a killer, they're born a killer, you can't stop them.
I would say yeah and I would say no. Yeah, in a sense that we like to turn a blind eye to things. We don't want to accept what's going on in front of our eyes, and it would never be our kid, never our child, never our son, never our daughter. So we turn a blind eye to things, and the only time we notice it was when we're going down to the cemetery to see somebody. We don't take things serious enough as parents, I don't think. But at the end of the day, a child's going to do what a child wants to do.
Parents need to be aware and open their eyes to what their kids are doing, and try and speak to them.
These three perspectives bring up the nurture-nature debate. But even if you as a parent do your best in bringing up your child, you cannot stop outside influences. If you ask a young child what they want to be when they are older, a lot of them will answer a policeman. Police are a role model to young children, so with the rise of gun crime, should police be walking around armed?
No, I think that when you look at the statistics of what's going on in America at the moment, especially with the tasers alone, in 2006 I read that 250 people died of being tasered by the police alone. Yeah, wow. And this is 2008 and one person already over here has been tasered by the police and died. So like, I don't think that's going to make anything better. It's not going to make the situation any better. No.
Does armed police actually help the situation, or does it cause chaos? When is the last time you heard the police shoot down a real criminal? Just think about the Menendez case.
No, I don't think the police are ready to be armed because they're not engaging in conversation in the first place. If you can't engage in conversation, there's no reason for you to have a weapon.
No, most definitely not. The police force is racist, and I do not believe they should be armed. They would hurt people that were innocent and say they were protecting themselves.
We have looked over a number of different elements that may contribute to gun crime. If the main cause of gun crime is due to a lack of things for people to do, then why has this not been addressed, and why hasn't the government provided enough activities to get people off the streets and give them something constructive to do with their time? So now it is up to you to stand up to gun crime. Does it take a family member or friend to be shot before we do anything? To gun crime offenders, the next time you hold a gun up to someone, take a step back and think, that could be your brother one day. Both the government and communities need to work together to eradicate gun crime once and for all.